सभासद माननीय सभापति जी।
Honorable members, I refer with profound sorrow to the passing away of Shri Menthai Padmanabham, a former member of this House, on the 1st of January 2017 at the age of 83 years. Born in April 1934 at Bhimavaram in Andhra Pradesh, Shri Padmanabhan was educated at the Andhra University, Voltaire, and the Madras Law College, Chennai. An advocate by profession, he practiced at the Sub-Court Narasapuram, Andhra Pradesh, and at High Court of Andhra Pradesh. He took keen interest in the cooperative movement and social welfare activities and was associated with several educational institutions in Bhimavaram. He also served as the chairman of the Andhra Pradesh State Textile Development Corporation. Shri Menthai Padmanabham represented the state of Andhra Pradesh in this House from September 1989 to April 1994. He was the leader of the Telugu Desam party in Rajya Sabha. In the passing away of Shri Menthai Padmanabham, the country has lost an able parliamentarian and a dedicated social worker. We deeply mourn the passing away of Shri Menthai Padmanabhan. I request members to rise in their places and observe silence as a mark of respect to the memory of the departed. Secretary General will convey to the members of the bereaved family our sense of profound sorrow and deep sympathy. Papers to be laid on the table. Shri Shirepa Yaso Naik.
Serial number 1 of today's revised list of business.
श्री अर्जुन राम मेघवाल।
धन्यवाद उप सभापति जी। संशोधित सूची के आइटम नंबर 2 पर दर्ज मेरे सहयोगी श्री संतोष कुमार गंगवार के नाम के आगे अंकित दस्तावेज आपकी अनुमति से सभा पटल पर रखता हूं। धन्यवाद।
श्री फगन सिंह कुलासे।
महोदय, मैं आज की कार्यसूची के क्रम संख्या 3 पर मेरे नाम के सामने उल्लिखित कागजात सभा पटल पर रखने की अनुमति चाहता हूं। धन्यवाद।
श्री जयंत सिन्हा।
Sir, with your permission, I rise to lay on the table of the House the documents as mentioned against my name. That's serial number 4 in the revised list of business for today.
श्री अर्जुन राम मेघवाल।
धन्यवाद उप सभापति जी। संशोधित सूची के आइटम नंबर 5 पर मेरे नाम पर अंकित दस्तावेज आपकी अनुमति से सभा पटल पर रखता हूं। धन्यवाद।
डॉक्टर सुभाष रामराव बामरे।
Sir, with your kind permission, I rise to lay the papers on the table of the House listed against my name at serial number 6 in today's revised list of business.
Report of the Department related Parliamentary Standing Committee on Personal, Public Grievances, Law and Justice. Sri Anish Sharma. Okay, Sri D. Raja.
Sir, I rise to present a copy each of the following reports in English and Hindi of the Department related Parliamentary Standing Committee on Personal, Public Grievances, Law and Justice. 1. 88th report on the action taken on 84th report on demands for grants 2016-17 pertaining to the Ministry of Law and Justice, and 2. 89th report on the action taken on 85th report on demands for grants 2016-17 pertaining to the Ministry of Personal, Public Grievances and Pensions.
Report of the Department related Parliament Committee on Urban Development. Sri Parvesh Hasmi.
Sir, with your permission, I beg to lay on the table a copy each English and Hindi of following report of Development related Parliamentary Standing Committee on Urban Development 2016-17. 1. 13th report on action taken by government on the observation recommendations contained in the 10th report, 16th Lok Sabha on demands for grants 2016-17 of the Ministry of Housing and Urban Poverty Alleviation, and the 14th report on action taken by the government on the observation recommendations contained in the 11th report, 16th Lok Sabha on demands for grants 2016-17 of the Ministry of Urban Development. Thank you.
Now, matter is to be raised with permission of the Honorable Chairman. Srimati.
Sir, just one point, sir. I'll just take 30 seconds.
Why?
Sir, I'll tell you what. My colleagues, the Trinamool MPs and functionaries are being threatened by BJP functionaries in Bengal. You just read this media, sir.
No, you are not given
Our
notice.
MPs, they are saying they'll be arrested
You
in
are not
Bengal.
given notice.
From before, sir, this is being done. Sir, we don't want to disrupt the House.
You have not.
But, sir, you just see
You
what
are
is
not given a
happening.
notice.
In a democracy, sir, this is not done. I will leave the clippings with you, sir. They open threats
But you are not
issued by
given
BJP
notice.
functionaries in Bengal. Open threats.
That is
That
correct.
someone will be arrested. 40 MPs. Sir, you read this, sir. I'll table it, sir. We are staging
I'm
a
not
walkout on this,
permitting-
sir.
you are
Sir,
not-
we are walking out on this issue, sir. Because in a democracy, these state agencies are controlled by the government. They cannot be controlled by the ruling party. There's a difference between the government and the party, sir. We registered our protest and Trinamool Congress is walking out, sir. of this.
Okay. Srimati Viplav Thakur. Srimati Viplav Thakur. Srimati Viplav Thakur. Yes, please start.
माननीय उपाध्यक्ष जी, मैं इस सदन में एक बहुत ही महत्वपूर्ण विषय उठाना जा रही हूँ। ये विषय है उन स्त्रियों का, उन महिलाओं का, उन बच्चियों का जो कि बलात्कार की विक्टिम बनती हैं और उनका जब वो प्रेग्नेंट हो जाती हैं और उनको पूछने वाला कोई नहीं होता, उनकी देखभाल करने वाला कोई नहीं होता, यहाँ तक कोई सपोर्ट सिस्टम नहीं होता। मैं ये चाहती हूँ वो बेचारी बच्ची जिसने अभी जिंदगी देखी नहीं होती, जिसने महसूस ही नहीं किया होता कि जीवन क्या है, जिसकी बड़ी आशाएं होती हैं, आकांक्षाएं होती हैं, इच्छाएं होती हैं, वो इसकी विक्टिम हो जाती है। फिर उसको जाके पता लगता है कि मैं तो माँ बनने वाली हूँ, लेकिन उस समय उसका इतनी देर हो जाती है कि वो बेचारी पहले ही ट्रॉमा में ग्रसित होती है। उसके बाद उसके लिए एक नई और विपत्ति आ जाती है, एक नई और जो है मानसिक तनाव आ जाता है। इसके लिए सरकार ने कभी कुछ नहीं किया, कोई कानून नहीं बनाया हुआ, उसके लिए कोई सपोर्ट सिस्टम नहीं है उसकी देखभाल के लिए। अभी अखबारों में आया था कि एक बच्ची ने अपने बच्चे को बाहर फेंक दिया, एक का 3-4 महीने होने के बाद पता लगा तो टर्मिनेशन के लिए सुप्रीम कोर्ट तक जाना पड़ा। इसलिए मैं चाहूंगी कि इसके बारे में सरकार कानून बनाए, पॉलिसी बनाए, जिससे कि उन बच्चियों का, उन महिलाओं का देखभाल हो सके, उनके होने वाले बच्चों के लिए कोई प्रावधान हो सके, क्योंकि माँ बाप भी इस बात के लिए लज्जित होते हैं। सामाजिक एक इतना बड़ा ये जुल्म है उन महिलाओं के ऊपर। इसलिए मैं ये चाहूंगी कि होम मिनिस्ट्री, लॉ मिनिस्ट्री इसके बारे में सोचे। केस दर्ज होते हैं तो पुलिस को चाहिए कि 2-3 महीने उस विक्टिम का जो है ध्यान रखा जाए, देखा जाए कि क्या वो कहीं माँ तो नहीं बनने वाली। उस बच्चे, उनको तो पता ही नहीं होता। ठीक है, जो होते हैं बलात्कारी उनको पकड़ लिया जाता है, कोर्ट्स में केस चलते हैं, लेकिन उनके साथ क्या होता है, उनका कौन देखभाल करेगा? उनमें जो सामाजिक स्टिग्मा हो जाता है उसको कौन दूर करेगा? उन बच्चों के लिए जो पैदा होने वाले हैं, वैसे ही वो एक दुखी होती है और इस बोझ से और दब जाती है। उसका जो मानसिक संतुलन खराब हो जाता है। कोई हमारे यहाँ ऐसी इंस्टीट्यूशंस नहीं है जहाँ पे उनकी देखभाल हो सके। उन बच्चों का क्या होता है, ये भी एक बहुत बड़ी समस्या है। इसलिए मैं चाहती हूँ कि सरकार इस तरफ ध्यान दे। एक बहुत बड़ी तनाव में वो जो औरत है, महिला, इसलिए सरकार को चाहिए
Okay. All right. Yes. All the names who support may be added. Yes. There is full support. There is full support. All the names may be added. All, yeah. Noted. Noted. Now, Sri Shantaram Nayak.
Yes, sir. Sir, Defence Minister Manohar Parrikar said recently at the book launch of retired Brigadier Gurmeet Kanwal's The New Arthashastra, a security strategy for India, that I wonder why we say that we don't use nuclear weapons first. He further said it doesn't mean that India has to use
Please
nukes,
don't.
but why rule out?
See, don't talk like that.
He said,
No,
This is
Muhammad
my
Ali
thinking.
Khan. Muhammad Ali Khan, what are you doing?
you took my name, that's why.
No, I am not talking to you because they are speaking in front of you. I can't hear what you say. That is the problem. Sit down. Sit down.
This is my thinking. Some may say that Parrikar says nuclear doctrine has changed, but according to him, there is no change in any government policy. He added, people say that India has no first use nuclear concept adopted by it. I should say that I am responsible nuclear power and I will not use it irresponsibly. If written down strategy exists or you take a stand on a nuclear aspect, I think you are actually giving away your strength in nuclear power. Defence Minister Manohar Parrikar recently articulated his personal view, which is contrary to India's no first use NFU nuclear. This doctrine has come in for adverse comments from many strategists. If Defence Minister is making aggressive posture, then how is it that the government failed to ensure reciprocal visit by India when government permitted Pakistani delegation to visit Pathankot into sensitive areas? When Pakistani attacked our military camp on several occasions, we are asked to remain content with one surgical strike. Defence Minister falsely claims that India had never did surgical strike in the past. The strike that India made against then Bangladesh under occupation of Pakistan, rendering the country into two pieces during Prime Minister Indira Gandhi's time, finds no mention by Defence Minister. Defence Minister of the country gives credit to RSS ideology for surgical strike rather than giving credit to bravery by our soldiers. Defence Minister should not ridicule countries by making statements which can be construed to be in bad taste. He recently said making mockery of our neighbor China while addressing a seminar on design and make in India electronics at Vivekananda International Foundation on June 4, 2015. I have found that nowadays the eyes of Ganesh idols are becoming smaller and smaller. One day I turned it into bag and found made in China. He said, referring to how Lord Ganesha idols too were being manufactured in China. If India proposes to alter policy, this is my...
No, over. Time over. Yes, all names will be added. Time over. All names will be added.
Sir, the Honorable Defence Minister is present in the House. The Houses are in session, both Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. Now, Defence Minister should not have made a policy statement, that too about India's nuclear doctrine, outside, whatever may have been the function. And any statement which is made, it's not a question of the individual, Shri Manohar Parrikar. He is the Defence Minister of India. When he makes statements about our nuclear doctrine, when he makes statement about our neighbors, including the Republic of China, we have a complex relationship, but at the same time, our neighbor and a strategic partner. So the Defence Minister must respect Parliament. He should be advised not to make policy statements when Parliament is in session, but come to the House.
It's all what is reported
So he
in
should
the
come
press.
to the House and he should respond. That's all what we are requesting.
No.
So you can say
No,
that.
Sri-
You can say that then.
Okay, Sri K.K. Ragesh.
He's
Eh? Pardon, Sri K.K. Ragesh.
Thank you, Honorable Deputy Chairman, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, I take this opportunity to bring before this August House regarding the gross human right violation
No.
against Karai Rajya
Your
and
time
Karai
is over.
Chandrasekharan.
One second. Your time over. Sit down. Sit down.
Sir,
No,
sir,
that is over. I have called him.
sir,
No, that is, no. See, Chaturvedi ji, बैठिए. Yeah. Point of order. Rajesh ji, 1 minute. Yeah.
To you that the precious time of the house is being disrupted
Yeah,
and
yeah.
people are eating out into the time.
Yeah.
We come here with preparation
Okay.
and we are not allowed to make our presentation
Yeah.
because various flimsy issues are being raised by honorable members. Kindly prevent this, sir.
No. You see, not flimsy. All these issues are permitted by the Honorable Chairman, so not flimsy. But it's, according to you, it may be flimsy. That is a different matter.
Twin, sir, we are following an agenda.
Yeah.
And you
I
are the
agree with-
protector of agenda.
I
sir.
agree with you. That point is well taken. Yes. So I call KK Ragesh.
sir,
हो गया.
sir,
हो गया.
sir, my time, sir.
उसके
No.
मैं कहना चाहता
No, बोल चुका.
नहीं, मगर कोई जिस तरह का बयान आया, ये गंभीर मामला है, इतना आसान मामला नहीं है। और आपके तहत मैं कहना चाहता हूं कि यहाँ डिफेंस मिनिस्टर हैं, जो बयान है वो मामूली बयान नहीं है। और मिनिस्टर जो है वो पार्लियामेंट चल रही है या पार्लियामेंट के बाहर है, ये नाम से कि यहाँ बैठ करके बोले। निश्चित तौर पर मैं आपके माध्यम से कहूंगा कि जो डिफेंस मिनिस्टर हैं, उन्होंने यदि नहीं कहा है या उनका आशय अलग था, तो उसकी सफाई होना चाहिए। देश और दुनिया में मैसेज जाना चाहिए, यानी देश और दुनिया में मैसेज यहाँ बैठे हुए हैं।
It is up to him.
He is present in the house.
That is correct. I cannot compel him.
Up to him. It's a parliamentary democracy.
No. No. If the defense minister wants to say something, I have no problem, but I cannot ask him. It is up to him. बोल याद में बोल चुका.
देखिए,
हो गया, समझ गया. अगर वो बोल चाहते तो
क्या बात है भाई?
Discussion and let the speakers.
Yeah.
They should get the opportunity. We are here to listen them.
Now, Sri Kekar, it's okay. No. I cannot ask the minister to respond. It is up to the minister. Sit down, if he wants. Now, Sri Kekar
Sir,
Ragesh.
I take this opportunity
Yeah.
to bring before this August House regarding the gross human right violation against two CPM leaders from my district, Karai Rajan and Karai Chandrasekharan.
Only CPM leaders you are worried. Two
Sir, I
persons.
should
Why
worry
do you
about
say
that
CPM?
also. I should worry about that
Why do
also.
you say? Why do
Sir,
you CPM?
sir,
Two persons. Two
sir,
individuals.
Sir, they were accused in a murder case with political intention, and they were in jail for almost 2 years, and they were not able to enter in the home district for the last 3.5 years due to the stringent bail condition, and literally they are under exilement for the last 3.5 years. Sir,
Court decision.
Sir, in 2006, one Fasal was killed, and immediately after that incident, Fasal's organization, NDF, had issued a statement that RSS is responsible for the murder, and later, subsequently, a CBI inquiry was taken place, and unfortunately, the CBI is the premier investigating agency in our country, but unfortunately, often it is being made as a caged parrot. It was dancing on the tunes of its.
You cannot make such allegation. No.
Sir,
That is expense.
Sir.
No, see.
Sir, unfortunately.
No. You listen. See,
Sir,
you cannot
sir,
make
this is
such a
not the
blanket
statement made by
allegation.
me.
Okay,
This is the statement made by the court.
Listen, that reference to CBI is expense.
Sir, this
You
is
cannot
the
do that.
statement made by the Supreme Court of our country. And sir, recently, why I am saying all these things, recently one Mohan was killed in my district, And in that particular case, an RSS activist was accused and he was taken to custody.
No, why do
And
you, why do you,
Sir,
all
no,
reference to
no, sir.
RSS and
Sir,
CPM expense?
All
reference-
he
no,
had
no.
confessed.
All
He had
no,
confessed
see.
his involvement in Fasal case. He had confessed his involvement in Fasal
see.
case and lot
No,
many
please.
other.
Allow
Not
me to-
many other. Sir,
Rajesh.
fellow also confessed, an RSS activist also
Rajesh,
confessed his
Rajesh,
involvement in
Rajesh,
Fasal case.
listen.
And the whole
Rajesh,
story is there
Rajesh, listen.
before the government.
No, stop.
Sir, it was
Rajesh, listen to me. Rajesh, all reference to, please, all reference to RSS and CPM expense, number one. See, RSS or CPM, it is no concern of this house or the chair. You say individual. Why do you say RSS?
He's an
Yeah,
RSS
yeah,
activist, sir.
the
That
accused is a,
it was reported
the
in the
accused is a
media. It is
person.
not-
How do you go to his party? It's not fair. So RSS and CPM both are expense.
Sir, it
You
was
say
reported in the
individual.
media.
You say a person you know.
Investigation.
You say the person you are friend.
His involvement is very much evident from the video recording. It is very much.
So it's okay. What do you want? You want re-inquiry. That's all. You say that and sit down. Why do you go to unnecessary points? Time over. Time over. Time over. Time over. Time over. Next. No. No, please. Yes. Dr. Naresh Yadav. Dr. Narendra Yadav. Time is over. Sit down. Time is over. Narendra Yadav. Time over. Narendra Yadav.
Thank you.
Please start.
Thank
Please
you.
start. What Rajesh
Chairman,
says doesn't go on record. What Rajesh says will not go on record.
Thank you.
Narendra Yadav.
Thank you, Deputy Chairman,
Yeah.
sir. Sir, one of the most serious fallout of the removal of distinction between plan and non-plan expenditure is abolishment of the scheduled caste sub-plan and the tribal sub-plan. SC, SP and TSP are now being replaced by allocations for welfare of scheduled caste and scheduled tribes. Sir, this is not an innocuous change of nomenclature. This is a paradigm shift at its worst. So this is a change from institutional mechanism which was operational for nearly 4 decades to pure ad hocism. So this is a change from targeted budgeting to untargeted budgeting. Sir, presently in terms of the human development indices, the gap between scheduled caste and scheduled tribes on one hand and the rest of the population on the other has remained unacceptably high. At this juncture, it was expected that SC, SP and TSP would be replaced by a transparent, accountable, efficient and effective centrally sponsored umbrella scheme for scheduled caste and scheduled tribes, duly prioritized and sanctioned by legislation in the spirit of constitutional mandate. Regrettably, sir, we seem to be moving in the opposite direction. The allocation for, sir, we are moving in the opposite direction. It is true that the allocation for scheduled castes has been raised by 35% and allocation for scheduled tribes is raised by 33%. Regrettably, sir, this is illusory. Sir, the Ministry of Finance had issued clear instructions to all the relevant ministries and departments dated August 23 to follow Jadhav guidelines for allocation of SC/ST schemes. These were the guidelines issued as a member of Planning Commission by a committee that I had privilege to chair. Sir, if these guidelines were followed, this year's allocation would have worked out to 91,000 crore plus. In other words, this year's allocation for scheduled caste is about 44,000 crores short of the agreed amount, and similar shortfall for scheduled tribes works out to more than 18,000 crore. Sir, this is a curious case of the Finance Ministry not following its own directive. Sir, Mr. Chairman, sir, one more reason why this change is a retrograde step is this. With the plan and non-plan expenditure distinction gone, the move paves away. It paves away the move for diverting SC/ST allocations to administrative heads like salaries, pensions and the like, rather than properly targeted schemes for empowerment of scheduled caste and scheduled tribe. Finally, sir, I would like to make an appeal to Honorable Finance Minister through you to reconsider this counterproductive paradigm shift, which is likely to have a serious detrimental effect on the government's vision of Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Now, Sri Tapan Kumar Sen.
Thank you, sir.
What
Deputy
happened
Chairman,
to
sir, I'd like
display?
to draw the attention of the House through you, the disastrous selling spree of the government at the center, targeting most of the well-functioning and well-generating public sector undertaking, mostly in the core and strategic sector of the economy. In fact, the national economy as a whole is being sought to be thrown on the auction mode, while making high decibel noise on Make in India slogan. In actuality, the government has been targeting most of the profit-making PSUs for privatization and strategic sale, thereby striking at the root of country's manufacturing capability. The Niti Aayog appointed by the government on hand-picked personnel for the purpose have already produced a big list of 74 PSUs for outright sale, while profit-making companies like BEML, Pawan Hans, Bridge and Roof, etc. have already been pushed in the advanced stage of privatization. The potentially viable and strategically important PSUs in steel, like Alloy Steel Plant, Salem Steel Plant and VISL, under Maharatna sale, are also being processed for outright privatization. On the other hand, certain producers producing important medicines, particularly drug-producing companies, which have been pushed to sickness, are being sold out in the name of that they are loss-making. In fact, the privatization exercise is aimed at severely weakening and destroying country's manufacturing capability. Otherwise, how can one justify a Maharatna PSU like BML catering to defense sector requirement could be targeted for privatization? And how can one justify as a follow-up action to BML privatization the hectic move of the Defense Ministry to list in the stock market other defense PSUs like BDL, BEL and Midhani? How can one, with minimum sense of ownership of national interest, even conceive of strategic sale of BSNL unless benefiting the private players becomes their priority? How can one justify the decision making of outright privatization of a premier PSU like Bridge and Roof in the construction heavy engineering sector, despite making profit making and having a very sound order book position? How can one, having minimum respect to national heritage, think of selling out and closing down the PSU like Bengal Chemicals and Fertilizers Limited, Pharmaceuticals Limited, set up by the great scientist of our time, Acharya Prafulla Chandra Rai? In reality, purpose is not to promote Make in India. That is a slogan for fooling the people. Purpose is to serve the big corporates along with their Indian chamchas. And privatization of PSU means the end of reservation for SCs and STs, end of selfless corporate social responsibility being undertaken by the central PSUs. Such destructive design must stop.
Time over. Okay, over. Now, yes. All right, all names will be added. Srimati Rajani Patil? No. Dr. Vinay Sahasrabuddhe?
सर, पहले तो मैं आपको धन्यवाद देता हूं कि आपने यह अवसर दिया। मैं आपका और आपके माध्यम से सदन का ध्यान केरल में असहिष्णुता, तानाशाही, दमन और हिंसा, इसका जो एक स्वरूप निखर कर आ रहा है सामने विगत लगभग 6 महीनों से, उसके ऊपर आपका ध्यान आकर्षण करना चाहता हूं। अध्यक्ष महोदय, मैं आपको बताना चाहता हूं कि ये घटनाएं और ये तत्व नए नहीं है। 27 नवंबर 2009 को हुगली में हमारे तृणमूल कांग्रेस के अनंत दुलोई को जिन तत्वों ने मार गिराया, जिनकी दिन दहाड़े हत्या की, उन्हीं तत्वों ने अलापुझा में, जिस प्रदेश से आप आते हैं अध्यक्ष महोदय, 15 मार्च 2016 को कांग्रेस के हमारे कार्यकर्ताओं को जिन तत्वों ने दिन दहाड़े मार गिराया, उन तत्वों के बारे में मैं सदन को सचेत करना चाहता हूं। महोदय, हम जानते हैं कि मई महीने में केरल में नई सरकार आने के बाद देशभक्त लोगों के ऊपर लगभग 524 हमले हुए हैं। आगजनी, पथराव, छुरी का हमला, महिला का उत्पीड़न और छोटे छोटे बच्चे जो राष्ट्रीय स्वयंसेवक संघ की शाखा में जाते थे उनको भी हमले का लक्ष्य बनाया गया। अब तक 9 लोगों की हत्या की गई है, जिसमें एक महिला है। कन्नूर में छोटा सा गांव है, 10 साल का एक लड़का आरएसएस की शाखा में जा रहा था, उसके ऊपर हमला कर दिया गया, उसको हॉस्पिटल में ले जाना पड़ा। 1 जून की ये घटना है। महोदय, मैं गंभीर बात की तरफ आपका ध्यान आकर्षण करना चाहता हूं। महोदय, मैंने किसी का नाम नहीं लिया है, मैं गंभीर बात की तरफ आपका ध्यान आकर्षण करना चाहता हूं। महोदय, त्रिवेंद्रम में आशा शेरिल नाम से मुस्लिम समाज की महिला भारतीय जनता पार्टी की माइनॉरिटी मोर्चे की कार्यकर्ता है, उसको मोलेस्ट किया गया। उसको मोलेस्ट किया गया। 30 जनवरी को आत्महत्या करने के लिए उसको महोदय, मैं आपको बताना चाहता हूं कि पलक्कड़, त्रिचूर, त्रिवेंद्रम, कन्नूर और जो मुख्यमंत्री जी का गांव है पंदराई, पयनूर, तेलचरी, इन सारे प्रदेशों में लगभग 31 महिलाओं पर, जिसमें 7 दलित समाज की महिलाएं हैं, उन पर हत्या, उन पर हमले किए गए। सभी 14 जिलों में इस तरीके के हमलों के वारदात हुए और लगभग 100 जगह पर बम वर्षाव भी हुए। महोदय, मैं आपको कहना चाहता हूं कि 26 जनवरी को इसी आतंकी दल के कुछ लोगों ने जो अफवाहें फैलाई, उसके कारण भी आरएसएस के और अन्य शांतिप्रिय समुदाय के कार्यकर्ताओं पर हमले हुए। मैं आपके माध्यम से सदन का और सरकार का ध्यान आकर्षण करना चाहता हूं कि ये जो तानाशाही के तत्व है, जो कांग्रेस के लोगों को भी मार गिराते हैं, तृणमूल के लोगों की भी हत्या करते हैं, उनके खिलाफ सारे सदन ने इकट्ठा आकर अपने आवाज को बुलंद करना चाहिए। और इसलिए मैं आपका ध्यान आकर्षण करता हूं कि ये जो तानाशाही के तत्व है, जो जनतंत्र में विश्वास नहीं करते, जो ह्यूमन राइट्स का दिन दहाड़े वायलेशन करते हैं, उनके बारे में
Time over. Yeah. Now, time over. Please.
After LDF government came in power in Kerala,
I will.
more left cadres have been killed. After LDF came, this is a matter of record.
Okay, I will go
And
through.
killed by those RSS hoodlums.
No, see.
After that, LDF government came in Kerala.
If he has alleged any party regarding the killing, that is explained.
Check up. After LDF government came in Kerala, more left cadres have been killed.
I will go through it.
That is a toll.
No, as he said, Kerala government is responsible.
They are there to create instability
in any
the
case.
state.
Okay. Sit down. Yeah. No. Yeah, let me say, Rajesh, sit down. Rajesh, sit down. Now, okay, I will deal with that. Sit down. Yes, you sit down. Arey, baiti. Arey, iri kya hua hai? Sit down. No, it's not going on record. It is not going on record. See, the matter is, let me say. Now, please, sit down. Arey, Rajesh, sit down. I ask you sit down. Listen, if there is any allegation in the statement against the government or the party, any party, it will be expunged. Don't worry. From either side, you see, mere state. No, sit down. I am on my legs. Sit down. Baby, I am saying, if there is any allegation regarding this murders against any party or government, then that is expunged, that will be expunged, I will go through, no doubt about it. Number 2, but mere statement of a death, certain deaths, during a period, that is okay. There is nothing. But if it is alleged that the government is responsible or a party is responsible, I will expunge whether it is from this side or from that side. Okay, now next. Srimati Jaya Bachchan. Okay. Srimati Jaya Bachchan. No, don't encroach upon Srimati Jaya Bachchan's time. Sit down. Jaya Bachchan.
Thank you, sir. Sir, our constitution is based on the principles of freedom of speech, dignity. Freedom of speech and dignity of citizens is something which makes us a vibrant democracy, with values and strong fundamentals. But recently there has been growing intolerance in our country. Selected few, assuming that they represent the masses under certain political patronage, have started taking law and order in their hand. They have no respect for the constitutional values or law and order. The film fraternity has long been fighting this menace with little or no support from the government. Film industry creates large number of employment opportunity, and any such disruption affects the earnings growth and employment generation within the industry, apart from throttling creativity. The film fraternity, which strives to bring fictional stories to people through creativity for the sole purpose of entertainment with some moral and social message, has been a soft target for these antisocial elements. Sometimes they are threatened, sometimes the films are not allowed to be screened, sometimes the sets are vandalized, and then sometimes it takes a violent turn, as it happened in Jaipur recently. This threatens the future of art and creativity in our country and in turn curtails our freedom. I would request Anand Sharma ji not to speak because you're disturbing me, sir. I would like to bring to the notice of the House the recent incident that happened on the sets of the film of Padmavati, where the Rajput Karni Sena, if you want to expunge, you can, not only physically assaulted the director Sanjay Leela Bhansali, but also damaged the expensive film equipment on the sets. Sanjay Leela Bhansali is a world-renowned director and has made some great films. I don't need to mention the names. He had also staged the same subject, Padmavati, as an opera in Theatre du Châtelet in Paris in the year 2008, and was the first Indian director to do so. Post the incident, neither the state government nor the central government condemn the issue or take action. What message are we sending to the film fraternity, sir? Which is one of our most important and vibrant ambassadors of the country. Creativity should not be subjected to such treatment. I strongly condemn this incident and urge the government to take strong action. I have not finished.
Time over. Time over. Time over. Oh, yes, all the names to be added. Time over. Okay. Time over. Time over. It's not. Okay. Sri Vijay Sai Reddy. Yes, all names will be added. Yes. Sri Vijay, all the name will be noted. Sri Vijay Sai Reddy.
Sir.
Sri Vijay Sai Reddy.
Deputy Chairman, sir. Thank you. Thank you very much for the opportunity you have given to me. Sir, the swine flu, which is scientifically known as H1N1, is haunting this country, and it has been spreading particularly now throughout India like never before. Sir, I have the statistics, the number of cases that have been reported and the number of cases that have been resulted in death insofar as Andhra Pradesh is concerned. I don't have the figures insofar as cases reported in the country, entire country. But particularly in the state of Andhra Pradesh, which has got up 13 districts, the intensity of the disease and the number of cases that have been reported and the number of deaths that have occurred is really alarming. To give the statistics, sir, the number of cases that have been reported in the last calendar year was about 12, and out of 12 cases, the deaths were 5. That is for the last calendar year, sir. This particular this year, in 1 month alone, January month alone, the number of cases that have been reported in Andhra Pradesh were about 26. Out of 26 cases that have been reported in Andhra Pradesh, 6 have resulted in death. So the intensity and alarming situation can be understood by the government. Sir, the word of caution has come from the experts also. The word of caution is, sir, the threat of reassortment of influenza, which may emerge as a new strain, that is the real threat, sir. See, in fact, you are aware, and the concerned Minister for Health and Family Welfare also should be aware, that this particular disease spreads through air. So such is the situation. Sir, the medical authorities are totally unprepared and not creating any awareness among the people and not taking any preventive steps in this regard. So even state governments are not in a position to face the situation. In such a scenario, I urge upon the central government and particularly the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare should create awareness and should take preventive measures and also should supply the medicines in case wherever the cases are reported and which will prevent the deaths in the country. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Shri Sanjeev Kumar.
महोदय, झारखंड के रामगढ़ जिले के गोला प्रखंड में 28 अगस्त 2016 को पुलिस फायरिंग में 3 ग्रामीण मारे गए एवं सैकड़ों घायल हुए। इसी प्रकार 30 सितंबर पुनः पुलिस फायरिंग में हजारीबाग के बड़का गांव में 4 ग्रामीण मारे गए एवं अनेकों घायल हुए। पुलिस फायरिंग में ग्रामीणों का मौत, धरना, बंद, जुलूस इत्यादि झारखंड में आम बात है और ऐसा इसलिए क्योंकि झारखंड के संथाल आदिवासी एवं मूलवासी मूलवादी सरकार के द्वारा कोयला खदान, माइंस, डैम एवं कारखाने आदि लगाने के लिए अधिग्रहण किए जमीन के लिए नौकरी एवं मुआवजा के लिए कई पुस्तों से आंदोलन कर रहे हैं। महोदय, आजादी के बाद से अब तक झारखंड के 20% से ज्यादा जमीन कोयला, खनिज खनन एवं कारखाना इत्यादि लगाने के नाम पर अधिग्रहित किया जा चुका है। सरकार के गलत अधिग्रहण एवं पुनर्वास नीति के कारण 1/3 से ज्यादा लोग झारखंड छोड़ के भाग चुके हैं और जो इस सबसे धनी प्रदेश में सबसे मजबूर एवं गरीब की जिंदगी जीने के लिए बेबस है तथा अपने ही सरकार द्वारा अधिग्रहित जमीन के मुआवजे एवं नौकरी के मांग को लेकर कई पुस्तों से लाठी गोली खा रहे हैं। महोदय, मैं सदन को एवं विपक्ष में बैठे नेताओं को बताना चाहता हूं कि प्रधानमंत्री महोदय चुनाव के दौरान संथाल परगना में वादा किया था कि आदिवासियों के जमीन की रक्षा की जाएगी। वहीं झारखंड में सरकार नवंबर 23, 2016 विधानसभा के नियम को ताक में रखकर सदियों पुराना CNT एक्ट 1908 एवं SPT एक्ट 1949 में विपक्षी दलों के शोरगुल के बीच बिना बहस पारित किया, जो अभी राज्यपाल महोदय के पास लंबित है। महोदय, इससे पहले सरकार ने जो स्थानीय नीति लाई है वह संथाल, आदिवासी एवं मूलवासियों के लिए भावनाओं के खिलाफ एवं वहां के संसाधन को लूटने के नियत से किया गया है। CNT एवं SPT एक्ट सदियों पुराना कानून आदिवासियों के जल, जंगल एवं जमीन की रक्षा के लिए है। झारखंड में अब तक लाखों एकड़ जमीन डेवलपमेंट के नाम पर एक्वायर किया जा चुका है और डेवलपमेंट के नाम पर वहां पर सिर्फ लोग विस्थापित होते हुए आ रहे हैं और सबसे अमीर राज्य में सबसे मजबूर की जिंदगी व्यतीत कर रहे हैं। महोदय, CNT एवं SPT एक्ट में संशोधन अगर वास्तविकता बन जाता है तो संथाल आदिवासी के पास जो थोड़ा बहुत जमीन है वो बिल्कुल तबाह हो जाएगा, उनका जल, जंगल और जमीन बिल्कुल तबाह हो जाएगा। इसलिए
टाइम ओवर, टाइम ओवर, टाइम ओवर, टाइम ओवर। ओके, supported, yes. Yeah. Okay. All those who support name may be added. Srimati Jarnadas Baidya.
Thank you, sir. My 0 hour relates to the concern over the rising crime in the country gets extensive coverage. But what gets overlooked in the state of police forces who have to cope without even basic infrastructure to fulfill their duties. Many police stations lack vehicles, phones and wallets. There are 188 police stations without a single vehicle. 402 lack telephone lines. 134 don't have wireless sets, and there are 65 which neither have a telephone line nor not wireless sets. As per data complied by the Bureau of Police Research and Development (BPR and D), there are 15,555 police stations in the country. Manipur has 43 police stations without phones or wireless sets, who maximum for any state, while Chhattisgarh has 161 police stations without vehicles. Madhya Pradesh has 111 police stations without any telephone line, followed by Meghalaya and Manipur at 67 police stations east. Uttar Pradesh also has 51 police stations without a telephone line and 17 without wireless. Of the total number of police stations in India, 10,014 are rural and 5,025 urban. The rest are railway police stations. BPRD figures reveal there are only 10.13 vehicles for 100 policemen at the national level, with 1,75,358 vehicles in all available for law enforcement. Maharashtra has the maximum number of vehicles, 17.131, followed by Tamil Nadu, 15,926, and UP, 13,452. Therefore, I want the government should take immediate steps to improve the condition of police station, particularly for women in India. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Shri Pramod Tiwari.
कल दिनांक 6 फरवरी को रात में 10:35 पर रुद्रप्रयाग के पर्वतीय अंचल में भूकंप के झटके महसूस किए गए, जिसका केंद्र बिंदु पिथौरागढ़ है। रेक्टर स्केल पे इसकी तीव्रता 5.8 मापी गई है। ये सबको मालूम है कि उत्तराखंड राज्य में अति संवेदनशील भूकंपीय जोन 5 में आता है। मैं इस संदर्भ में ये कहना चाहता हूं कि अब तक भारतीय जनता पार्टी की केंद्रीय सरकार ने जहां कहीं भी दैवीय आपदा पड़ती है, चाहे उत्तर प्रदेश हो, चाहे उत्तराखंड हो, चाहे उड़ीसा हो, जहां भी गैर भाजपाई सरकार है, उनके प्रति इनका रवैया बहुत ही सौतेला रहता है और वो उनको मदद नहीं करते हैं जो इनका कर्तव्य है। उत्तराखंड में और उत्तर प्रदेश के प्रति जब वहां सूखा आया, बाढ़ आई, तो केंद्र सरकार की तरफ से वायदे तो किए गए, लेकिन वो दिया नहीं गया। आज भी उत्तर प्रदेश के बहुत बड़े हिस्से में भारतीय जनता पार्टी की सरकार ने सूखा पीड़ितों को कोई राहत मुहैया नहीं कराई है। यही नहीं, बाढ़ के दिनों में जो वायदे भी थे, जो यहां भी कहा गया सदन में, वो भी नहीं किया है। मैं आंकड़ों के आधार पर यह कहना चाहता हूं कि भारतीय जनता पार्टी की सरकार जब से 2.5 साल में केंद्र में आई है, वो उत्तर प्रदेश और उत्तराखंड के प्रति उसका व्यवहार अत्यंत दुश्मनीपूर्ण, शत्रुतापूर्ण और सौतेला रहा है। मानवर, मैं 2 सुझाव देना चाहता हूं। एक सुझाव मेरा यह है कि वो चूंकि सिरेमिक जोन में है, टाइप 5 में है, तो यहां से दोबारा आने की संभावना रहती है, तो वहां पर कुछ ऐसी व्यवस्था की जाए कि जब दैवीय आपदा आए तो उत्तराखंड में वहीं की मदद वहां पहुंच सके। एक मेरा सलाह और है, बहुत महत्वपूर्ण है, और मैं चाहूंगा मुख्तार साहब उसे जरूर पहुंचा दें प्रधानमंत्री तक। हम भारतीय जनता पार्टी के एक बड़े नेता जहां जाते हैं कुछ न कुछ हो जाता है। नेपाल गए, भूकंप आ गया, हिल रहा है। अमेरिका गए, तूफान आ गया, बाढ़ आ गई। काबुल गए, नाश्ता किया, वहां आ गया। पाकिस्तान शादी में गए, वहां भी हिलने लगा। तो कुल मिलाकर ये देवभूमि है, हिमालय की पवित्र भूमि है, बद्रीनाथ केदारनाथ के दर्शन है। तो मैं सिर्फ इतना कहना चाहता हूं, अनुरोध करके अगर आप कर सकें तो, बड़ा बोझ बढ़ गया है इस सरकार के पाप का। उत्तराखंड की धरती सह नहीं पा रही है, पवित्र धरती सह नहीं पा रही है। इसलिए मेरा आग्रह है कि प्रधानमंत्री जी कम से कम जब तक भूकंप पीड़ित है वो उत्तराखंड में न जाएं, क्योंकि जहां जाते हैं वहां भूकंप आता है, सूखा पड़ता है, बाढ़ आती है, तूफान आती है। ये मेरा आग्रह है।
श्री प्रमोद तिवारी जी अभी चुनाव के कैंपेन से ताजा सदन के अंदर आए हैं और काफी दिनों के बाद आए हैं। हम लोग इनकी थोड़ी कमी महसूस कर रहे थे कि काफी चीजें ये जो सच्चाई नहीं होती उसको भी सच्चाई बना के बताने की कोशिश करते हैं। मैं केवल एक चीज कहना चाहता हूं जो उत्तराखंड के बारे में कहा। जब वहां पर बाढ़ आई, भूकंप आया, उसके बाद केंद्र सरकार ने वहां की सरकार को भरपूर मदद की और उसके बाद उस पैसे का कितना बुरी तरह से दुरुपयोग हुआ इसको भी पूरा देश जानता है। उसके बारे में तमाम तरह की रिपोर्ट्स आई, तमाम तरह की उसके अखबारों में और टेलीविजन चैनल्स पे वो सारी चीजें दिखाई पड़ी। तो इसलिए जो है इस तरह की जो प्राकृतिक आपदाएं होती हैं उसमें जो भारतीय जनता पार्टी, एनडीए और प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी संवेदनशील है और पूरी मजबूती के साथ उनकी मदद करते हैं। अब भूकंप का सवाल है कि अगर कांग्रेस में भूकंप आ रहा है तो उसका मोदी जी कुछ नहीं कर सकते।
Sri D. Raja. Sri D. Raja.
Tiwari ji.
D. Raja. D. Raja. D. Raja. D. Raja. Over. D. Raja. That's over. D. Raja.
Sir, have seat, sir.
Over. Sit down. D. Raja. Boli, start. You speak. Raja, you speak. Start speaking.
Sir, I draw the attention of the entire house. I draw the attention of the government in particular. Sir, manual scavenging, cleaning dry toilets, cleaning sewers, and clearing human excreta from open pit toilets is a prohibited profession in our country. Despite being banned by prohibition of employment as manual scavengers and the Rehabilitation Act 2013 and 2014 Supreme Court judgment, this casteist practice still prevalent across the country. It is matter of shame that government has no political will to eradicate this obnoxious practice. Sir, instead of finance minister is sitting here, instead of spending more money for eradication and rehabilitation of manual scavengers, the central government has reduced the budget allocation. The central government in this budget has allocated only around 5 crores, while around 2 lakh Dalits, mostly women, are still forced to clean human excreta. Hundreds of fellow citizens are being killed in sewer lines and septic tanks. Sir, Supreme Court of India in 2014, while giving judgment on Safai Karamchari Andolan's public interest litigation, clearly said that no human being should enter sewer lines. The highest court of the land has given the judgment that all those who died in sewer and septic tanks from 1993 onwards, their families should be given 10 lakh rupees compensation. So far, central government or any state government has not started any action to implement this, sir. Government doesn't have any data so far, those who have died in these sewer lines, but there are data available collected by civil societies like Safai Karamchari Andolan. They say around 1,300 1,300 people were killed in manholes and sewer lines. It is, sir, alarming. It is shameful. All those are killed are Dalits, those belong to scheduled caste, belonging to scavenging caste. No government is ready to give family of these deceased 10 lakh rupees according to Supreme Court Act. Government is still in denial mode. Sir, now I am asking the government, leader of the house is sitting there, very sensitive person in the government. I am asking when this government is going to come with a deadline to make India manual scavenging free. When India will become a country out of this shame of killing fellow citizens in sewer septic tanks.
Time over, please.
I ask the government.
Yeah. If it is where, Rajaji, where it is prevalent, in which state?
Sir, it is prevalent across the country, manual scavenging. What is this, sir? You are the chair.
Not in Kerala.
Sir, it is there, sir.
Not in Kerala.
3 lakhs.
Census of India. My God. Okay. Not in Kerala. I don't.
Railway. In Indian Railway is the biggest employer of manual scavenging. Let the government consider that at least first.
Yes.
राजा जी कह रहे हैं जो पूरे के पूरा हमारी सरकार का स्वच्छ भारत अभियान है उसमें जो सारी की सारी ये व्यवस्था जिसके बारे में कह रहे हैं ये पहली बार हुआ है कि किसी केंद्र सरकार ने इतनी जिम्मेदारी और इतनी ईमानदारी के साथ इस दिशा में आगे बढ़ करके काम शुरू किया है और भी अगर कोई सुझाव देंगे तो आपका स्वागत है.
Okay. All right. Yes. No, if it is prevalent even now, it's a serious issue and it should be tackled, and all of us and the government should ensure that it is stopped.
Has said there are 26 lakh dry latrines in the country.
Okay.
There are 3 lakh families involved in manual scavenging. For the last few years, Parliament has passed a law in 2013 to convert all dry latrines into wet latrines.
Okay.
That is not part of Swachh Bharat Abhiyan.
No. All right, okay, we should do it. Now, Sri, special mention, Pallavi Govindra Reddy. I think you can lay on the table. There is no time for reading.
One minute, sir. 1 minute. Only 1 minute, sir.
Say the subject and lay.
Only 1 minute, sir. Request not to reduce number of attempts under need, sir. There should not be any age limit for a person to learn anything, be it professional course or social sciences or technical course, sir. Anyone should be allowed to spare to become doctor, engineer, teacher.
Now lay on the table.
Only 1 minute, sir.
Lay on the
Teacher,
table. No time.
or anything for that matter, even at large, sir.
Now lay on the table.
And this has been practiced all over the world, sir.
Sri Majid
Bad practices followed.
please lay on the table.
No, I'm laying on the table, sir.
Yeah, Sri Majid Brahman, mention the subject and lay on the table. Mention the subject and lay on the table. Majid Brahman, mention the subject and lay on the table.
Honorable Deputy Chairman, although the judges of the Supreme Court and various high courts are not being appointed on the basis of their religion, yet there has to be a proportionate representation of all communities in judiciary. Currently, out of 23 sitting judges in the Supreme Court, there is not a single Muslim judge.
Okay, fine. Now you lay it on the table.
Which is a matter of concern.
Lay it on the table.
Similarly, the aggregate number of Muslim judges in various high courts
Okay,
is also
please
far
lay on the
below
table. Sri
their
Vijaya
proportion.
Sai Reddy.
It is not that Muslim subordinate
Okay,
judges
no time.
or Muslim lawyers.
No time.
Appointments are not
No time. Vijay Reddy, if you want to start, otherwise.
This is regarding illegal sand mining, sir. The issue of illegal sand mining is aggravated in Andhra Pradesh.
Lay it on the table.
Where
Then other name.
extensive illegal mining, more prevalent in many districts in
Lay it
Andhra
on.
Pradesh,
Okay.
sir. Lay on the table.
Vishambarda Prasad Nishad. Yes, lay on the table. Say the subject bolo or lay karo.
Subject.
उत्तर प्रदेश में कतिपय ट्रेनों के फेरे बढ़ाए जाने एवं यात्री सुविधाएं बढ़ाए जाने के संबंध में मैंने विशेष उल्लेख के माध्यम से यह उसको मैं पटल पर रखता हूँ.
श्री रामनाथ का ठाकुर, सब्जेक्ट बताओ और ले करो।
सभापति महोदय, एम्स प्रशासन को संवेदनशील बनाने के लिए इसके प्रशासनिक ढांचे में व्यापक सुधार की जरूरत है। यदि ऐसा नहीं हुआ तो यह दिन दूर नहीं होगा जब सभी रोगियों का एम्स के उपचार क्षमता से भरोसा समाप्त हो जाएगा। वरिष्ठ डॉक्टर मानी कर रहे हैं।
सर, डीडी न्यूज में अनुबंध पर जो कर्मचारी हैं, उनको समान वेतन मिले, इसी की मांग से संबंधित।
Thank you.